Can Frank Castle ever wipe the slate clean for his actions during the Secret Empire? Well, he's ready to give it a shot. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on into the Punisher 226 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Okay then, so picking up moments from where the last issue left off, the Punisher has made his way to the CIA headquarters looking for any information that he can find on the remnants of Hydra, including Baron Zemo. Now, these CIA schmucks wouldn't have been able to stand up to Frank on his worst day. Now that he has his own set of Iron Man armor, he is an absolute force of frickin' nature. Don't feel too bad for them, though. Rosenberg is sure to drop some hints to show us that the CIA has already been infiltrated on some level by Hydra. A neo-fascist force invading the highest positions of power within the United States? Huh, topical. Frank, after fighting his way past waves and waves of cannon fodder, eventually gets his information and decides to hunt down Baron Zemo wherever he's hiding out. It would seem that even though despite Hydra's many, and I mean many, high-profile defeats, it hasn't hurt recruitment very much, as the Punisher is able to blow his way past a bunch of green-clad mooks blocking the door. When our hero does come face-to-face with Baron Zemo, this is where things actually start to get a little interesting. Baron Zemo prods at Frank, saying that it wasn't so long ago that they once fought under the same flag. Frank fires back by saying that even when they were on the same side, he still hated his guts. And, you know, that his head is clear now, his heart is pure, and he's ready to get some violent retribution on these guys. Zemo isn't dumb, though. He was sure to hire some backup. We got the Ghost, who you can see in the new Ant-Man movie very soon, as well as Crossbones and even Taskmaster, which is pretty hilarious to me when we stop and consider Taskmaster sold out the Hydra top brass so he could be given immunity. I guess he needs the money. Frank is tough and refuses to back down. He gets a couple good hits in, but he couldn't prepare himself for the Ghost. After all, Ghost is an Iron Man villain and as such would be best prepared to deal with a power armor situation. Before Zemo can kill Frank, though, he ends up getting saved by some rather unlikely folks. It's the Secret Avengers. Okay, that's not their real name, but it's what I'm going to call them, though. They're the more Black Ops, Nick Fury-centric Avengers members. They knock out all the bad guys and then give Frank a choice. He can walk away right now without the suit and they'll be sure Nick Fury stays off his back. Everything can go back to normal and they'll pretend like this whole thing didn't happen. Obviously, the Punisher refuses to let any of this go, not while there's still work to be done. He says that this will never be over until he finally kills evil Steve Rogers and washes all the blood off his hands. And while Hawkeye and Mockingbird aren't exactly on board with this idea, it is way too good an opportunity to pass up for Winter Soldier and Black Widow. Well, technically the Black Widow clone. Again, they're doing some nice work crossing over Matthew Rosenberg's work in Tales of Suspense. They actively enjoy where Frank's head's at and says that if he's serious, let's leave right now. Let's go kill evil Steve Rogers and put an end to the Secret Empire once and for all as the comic ends. So that was the Punisher, everybody, and overall I continue to really enjoy what Rosenberg is doing with this series. For those who want action, it's a non-stop thrill ride, and for those who are actually looking for some deep continuity cuts, well, they got that too. After the events of Secret Empire, I think we could all agree the Punisher was going to need some serious rehab. I like that, you know, Rosenberg isn't afraid to tackle what happened there, unlike, oh, I don't know, the writers of the Captain America books and several other books out there. Here's a guy who's actively running towards a lot of problems and trying to fix them along the way. I really appreciate that, and I don't think he gets enough credit for the work he's actively putting in. And even if you don't like War Machine Punisher, that's fine too, because he's going back to regular old Frank Castle once all of this is said and done, so essentially everybody wins. Overall, I'd give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was really solid.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you did, why not check out some of these other videos I've been working on? Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I got coming out next. And hey, if you really like what I do, you could check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. That's only $12 a year, and I would really appreciate it. So, until we meet again, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back again with more comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye.